Hey yo, how's it going? Today I'm talking about Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Goleman. I have a couple of things to say. First, the theory of multiple intelligences, in case if you don't know it, it was suggested by an author, I can't remember. I wanted to talk about this book, but then I realized the theory is actually false. The author suggested that people are born naturally with some intelligence, financial intelligence, mathematical intelligence, linguistic intelligence. Like some people are born smart with money. They can count money and do business. Some people are born smart with languages. They can easily learn languages. Some people have social intelligence. They can talk to people, be friendly and outgoing. And it's absolutely false. No one is born with characteristics. Your genes do not hold your skills or your characteristics. No one is born courageous or coward. No one is born generous or selfish. But the theory has an element which you can learn and develop those skills. You can learn the mathematical intelligence. You can learn linguistic intelligence and learn languages. You can learn emotional intelligence, which is the story of this book today. Also, in my journey for summarizing 1,000 books. Oh, by the way, this is book number 51. And I can't believe I started this series 2 years ago. I don't want to feel bad about it because I don't want to say if, but actually if I had continued the series, if I did not stop, I would have been at 700 books by now if I did a book every day as I wanted to. But unfortunately, the last couple of years were very difficult for me. I had some health issues and anyways, I got back into it. And this is something I learned, if you continued doing something without stopping, you're a hero. But if you did not, if you stopped, you're not a zero. You can always get back. So let me get back into the book. There are a lot of good ideas in the book. And the concept of learning about many books about health and mental health and physical health and art and languages and business and philosophy and history and psychology is really widen your gaze and broaden your thoughts and gives you a lot of big vocabulary. Obviously, I'm not trying to show off. Anyways, so emotional intelligence, a skill that I really, really like. I think I read this book twice, and also I read Emotional Intelligence 2.0. I tried to learn about this, mastering my emotions and feelings and communicating with people, and I really found it really, really helpful. It's one of the books that is not just ideas. Well, actually, it is just ideas, but applying them in real life and mastering your emotions and understanding other people is really great. So there are 5 main ideas that I've found helpful, and I'll talk about them. First, self-awareness. Understanding who you are. What do you want? It's one of the things that everyone should look into it. Do not ask yourself shallow questions. Do not put yourself on autopilot mode. What is autopilot mode? Waking up every day, hold your phone, look on social media, brush your teeth, go to work, eat some food, get back and sleep. No self-reflection, no asking questions, no asking where are you right now in life, where do you want to be. Seriously, putting yourself in autopilot mode is sucking the life out of you. And you have to start with this. You have to start with self-awareness. So how do you do that? How do you start with self-awareness? You have a couple of things. First of all, journal every day. Put your thoughts on paper. It's one of the best things and one of the best habits that I want to keep on for this year, other than making books. At least I want to summarize 5 books every week. So anyways, write down your thoughts. How do you feel nowadays? How do you feel physically, emotionally, financially? Where do you want to be? Seriously, it's not like where do you want to be in 5 years? I mean, it's a good question, but where do you want to end up? Where do you want to change your destination? Put your thoughts on paper is a great idea. The second way is talk. Talk to someone. Talk to God. Talk to the universe. Talk to people. By the universe, by the way, I mean God. So, getting your thoughts out of your mind. Of course, people will say you are crazy, but we are all talking to each other or to ourselves anyway. But getting your thoughts out. Many of us are trying to avoid our emotions and how do we feel. And we just keep numbing ourselves with distractions. We watch a video after a video. We go on a vacation. We go out. We try to watch movies. We try to go to work. We try to distract ourselves from ourselves. Because when we are alone with our thoughts, the truth comes out of us. And this is really, really important. I know I'm going deep here, but hear me out. You have issues and I have issues. We have unfulfilled needs, we have desires, we have things to ponder upon, we have past. We have to face ourselves. We have to face our truth. We have to face our issues. Otherwise, in years, they will come up. They will come up to the surface, and they are hindering our completion, our fulfilling the needs. So you have to put your thoughts on paper, and even better, you have to tell someone. You have to talk to someone. So the first idea is self-awareness. The second idea is managing emotions. So many of us get lost in our thoughts, and we feel frustrated where the things happen to us. But when we are self-aware, which is connected to the first idea, we can change the perception of events. For example, I got sick for the last couple of years. Maybe this is why I could not do the YouTube videos and so on. But I was really depressed for the first couple of months when I got sick. But I said, well, what then? What now? You did not do anything with that sickness. You have to do something positive. And I started getting to the books again. I started reading books. I started writing. I think I finished writing 2 books, and I hope that I will be able to publish them one day. I had all the things that I read in these books, all the emotions that I have. And then I learned a lot. I started applying the things that I've learned. So maybe my sickness was not something bad after all. I've learned a lot. And I've learned to take it as a positive thing. I look at it now from, it's the period where I developed myself. I learned a lot, and I grew. I changed. And just this idea, looking into the event that happened in my life from a positive perspective, changed my emotions a lot. So this is a very important thing. The third thing is self-motivation. This idea is really troubling for me. All of us have goals, maybe most of us. Our problem is not with the question, how do we achieve our goals? The question is, why? Why do we want to achieve our goals? Why do we sit down every day and take a step? Let's say, for example, your goal is to summarize 1,000 books on YouTube. I don't know, a random goal. So why would you do that? Do you have an actual motivation that makes you do that every day? Let's say your goal is to learn German. Again, random goal. Why would you sit down every day for an hour or 2 for at least 6 months to a year to master that language, to speak German, or to start a business? If you don't have a motivation that make you sit on your butt every day, you will not do it. The problem is not with what is the best course, what is the best video, the best book about learning. No. What is the best motivation that you have? Some people say, I love learning languages. Oh, that's cool. That's great. Does this reason make you sit down and study? If yes, great. If not, try to find a real goal. Try to find a real motivation. So do not wait for someone to motivate you. Do not wait for someone to come and help you. No one is coming. The fourth thing is empathy. Oh man, this point is amazing. When you are moving with your emotions, with your life, you have to understand that people around you also are affected by your thoughts, by your behavior specifically. You have to, I mean, to summarize this point, you have to have a mirror. Look into the people through that mirror. People also have emotions. People want to be heard. People want to know how you feel. When you open up to people, when you are kind, let me just say just this point. When you are kind to people, they are kind to you. They are open to you. They want to help you. So open up to people and have empathy. The last point is handling relations. Again, it's very connected to the previous idea. All the previous ideas are connected to the preceding ideas. Handling relations is one of the most important elements in your life. You know, in our lives, we have essentially 5 elements: financial, physical, mental, social, and spiritual. The social element is so important that we think we do all those things. For this element, we know when we are empty, when we are older, we can get to these relations. But I think it's an investment to talk to people, especially your family, your loved ones, your friends, your circle, your community. When you are building those relations, they are building you up back again. And so the book Emotional Intelligence, you might think it is something deep. It's not for us. It's for those who psychology and philosophy. It's very simple. It's about personality. It's about life. It's about moving forward. it's about time that I stick to making videos every week. And so this is book number 51. And I can't believe I only have done 5% of my goal of summarizing 1,000 books. But anyways, I stopped and I got back, stopped and I got back. I hope that I continue with this series. I hope by this year I have at least 250 books. I don't know. I'm still in the beginning of the year. Today is the 12th of January. Hopefully by next month I will have finished editing the course that I told you about, the English course. By the way, let me tell you about the course. I made a course for beginners, for absolute beginners, which takes you from being a beginner in English to upper intermediate, which is slightly less than advanced. This level, the B2 of English, requires from 9 to 12 months. And I made the course. It's going to last for 10 months. And it's about vocabulary and sentences and grammar and pronunciation and story. I've put a lot of juice into this course. I hope that you like it. And I hope that you enjoyed this book. And I will see you soon.